need this for sure. It's a self-care moment. Most of us don't think about a mattress or mattress topper as self-care, but that's exactly what it is. If you are able to lay your weary head down on a mattress that gives you support, that fills in the contours, that prevents the motion transfer that so many times is what wakes us up during the course of the night, then that's self-care. And maybe right now you're sleeping on a mattress that you just bought that's brand new, but not as nice as you thought. This can be the upgrade to that mattress. Or is your mattress one that you've had probably 5-10 years longer than you should? Not a problem. Here's a great way to refresh it without having to replace the entire mattress. It's been a couple of years, oops, I lost my pillow, since Tommie Copper has been here on QVC. They actually make a full collection of amazing mattresses. This is the very first time that we're offering, only here at QVC, a mattress topper, a reversible mattress topper, taking 3 basically of the layers that they use on the top of their mattresses and now turning it into a topper, giving you the ability to enjoy that level of comfort. Lots of great technology, of course, that Tommie Copper is known for built into it. Let me walk you through the specifics and invite you again to think about the size that you might need. We have twin XL, full, queen, and king. Prices range from $269.98 for your twin to $369.98 for your kings. The largest size in this at retail would cost you close to $600. We have it for $369.98, and what you're getting is a combination of 2 different foams. The Serene foam, which is going to offer you that really great support, give you the opportunity again with a bed topper that helps to disperse the heat very quickly and again comes up to meet the contours of the body. And the other one is that, what is the other foam called? Theragel, the Theragel, which is the hybrid, and that is infused with copper, silver, and elements that help to also give you the support that you need, also kind of meet the contours of your body, but most importantly also offer antimicrobial technology. Denise Repko is here with us. She has been bringing us Tommie Copper. The two of us kicked it off together.
Was it 2018, 2019?
It's been a couple of years. I have lost track. And since then, from their supportive socks to their wonderful undergarments to the back braces, knee braces,
all of it.
They have been bringing to us products that help us live our life more comfortably. And it makes sense that their mattresses have been very popular. Now we're going to do the topper for you. So this is what it looks like stripped down so you can see the layers. I'm going to ask you to walk us through all the tech.
Of course. So when you get this home, it's going to be what they call shrink wrapped and in a roll. So you'll open it up. It's already in the cover, so on your bed it just kind of opens and fills in magically. There is no off-gassing with this because the materials are CertaPure. So everything in here is high-end, super quality, better than memory foam. So I failed to last night mention that the cover has a zipper. So you zip and unzip. I'm going to just pull this here, so for the sake of time, show you. So that zipper goes 3/4 of the way around.
Right. And the cover is on it, so you don't have to put the cover on when you get it home.
Right, and by the way, we recommend spot cleaning, but if you wanted to launder this cover, you absolutely could do that on low heat for drying. So here's your top layer. This is Serene. Serene is the better than memory foam. Serene is actually going to offer you slightly more support, but what this does for you is it gives you pressure point relief. Not pressure point support, but pressure point relief. And it not only kind of draws the heat or pulls the heat or disperses the heat, this dissipates the heat.
Look how quickly it responds back to. As soon as I take my hand off, it's almost instantly it goes back.
It just feels like heaven.
Which means to you, for the heavier parts of your body, the hips, the shoulders, where the weight of our body sits on this mattress, you can see how it comes up to fill in the gaps. And of course, you get that wonderful support and softness. And then as you turn through the course of the night, it adjusts for you as well.
And no motion transfer, and clinically proven for that pressure point relief, by the way.
Other side,
flip it over. So when you get this home, you can unzip it and see which side you want to look at. This is your hybrid Theragel memory foam. And don't think it's dirty when you get it home. These are your flecks of copper, silver, and graphite. So there's your antimicrobial, your antibacterial, and by the way, this cover is anti-odor. That's Tommie Copper's DNA. So everything about this, you're gonna have that fresh mattress, that great experience. Also dissipates the heat. Also has that pressure point relief. So we've got that, the animation that we were just going to show you, just my producer said in my ear, for the layers. So here are those layers. So you have the top and the bottom layer is your cover. That's your Tommie Copper DNA. The top layer will do Serene first here. It's 1.5 inches of that Serene foam. That is a higher quality than memory foam. And then that second layer is your hybrid Theragel. That is your copper, zinc, or copper, silver, and graphite infused. But everything about this is going to give you, by the way, 28% additional pressure point relief. This reduces motion transfer. Don't sell that short. I have a husband that's 120 or 30 pounds of more weight than me. Anti-odor, antimicrobial cover, perfect, because you don't have to worry about, getting a stinky cover, and then what do? Dissipates the heat faster than any conventional memory foam, and more supportive than your conventional memory foams. And when I say support, this has technology. It's called air support technology, that as you lay down, it identifies, it reads your pressure points, and then the topper comes up and meets you, and not just supports those pressure points, but gives you the relief that you need.
We're going to see that in just a second with Jody, but what I love is that it is a reversible mattress topper, so either side's going to work, but either side, you still reap the benefits of both of these foams.
Yes.
So when you're laying on it, whether it's blue side up, or whether it is the Serene foam
they work in unison.
They work together to give you that wonderful support and comfort. And listen, if you're someone who already knows Tommie Copper products, you've purchased the mattress, we'd love to hear from you, because you're basically sleeping on this. This topper is the same as the top layers of the Tommie Copper mattress. So you're already getting it. For those of us that don't have the Tommie Copper and maybe don't have the thousands of dollars to go out and buy a new one, here's your upgrade. Or is it the guest room that has the mattress passed down? That's how it is in our house.
The extra mattress.
The mattress that's in my guest room is the one that James and I slept on for like 10 years.
You got the upgrade.
And we got the upgrade. So this is a way to, again, not spend a fortune, but to upgrade that mattress. And Denise, a lot of folks are getting ready to be sending kids back to school in August. So graduating from high school, going into college, this would be a wonderful topper for those dorm room beds. And it does come in the Twin XL, which is most often what they have in the dorm rooms. The Twin XL is only $289.98. Think about how important it is for the kids that are away at school to get a good night's sleep. No excuses for not getting your homework done, right, Jody?
And let me just tell you,
because you weren't sleeping well.
This is like a mini mattress too, so you can transport this, take the whole thing to college with you, or take it to your vacation home when you don't have the thousands of dollars to upgrade your mattress. So I'm going to show Jody from the side, because when we talk about pressure points, everybody has them. They're your heaviest points of your body that tend to wake you throughout the night because they're adding pressure. So with this memory foam, with this hybrid Theragel foam, it reads you, it meets you, and it fills in those spaces. So whether it's a head or a gap between the neck, or you see there is no space here between Jody's hips and her back. If I ask Jody to turn to her side, turn to the left side or the right side, which side do you want to turn to? What's your best side, baby?
Well,
oh, she's so funny. So why I'm asking Jody to do this is not because she has a great figure, but I'll tell you, she does. She has a tiny waist and fuller hips, so the differential is odd. And she said, I used to have trouble sleeping because I had to contort my body. Here, it rises up. So it rises up to give her the relief from the pressure points. Also, people wake because they get sweaty, they get hot. So this has the property of the heat dissipation.
Right.
It doesn't just disperse the heat, or it draws it out and draws it away.
So what's on the screen that we're looking at
yes,
here?
Yes, thank you. If you see yellow and you see red, that is a pressure point. That's uncomfortable. That is what wakes you up.
So that's a conventional mattress.
That's conventional. So you're moving down, here's your hybrid Theragel side. You see less red, less yellow. That means less discomfort. That means easy, comfortable sleeping. And then in the Serene side, you see even less of that yellow. So super, super pressure point relieving. And I don't want to sell short that transfer issue, motion transfer, because my husband is 130, 40 pounds more than me. But here's what happens. Reads you, cools you, draws the heat out. Do you mind? I know you're just getting comfortable. Oh, we're gonna lay. Let's do it.
Oh wait, what were you gonna tell me to do?
Let's lay down.
Oh, you were gonna flip the. It's reversible.
Lay.
You can flip it.
Poor Jane. She's like, I just want to lay.
8 o'clock in the morning. I'm laying down. I've been up since 4.
Okay.
Yeah, it feels good. And here's the thing. I mean, you were talking about your husband. My husband is 6'5".
Oh gosh.
And you know,
right.
Of course, his proportions are completely different.
Sure.
I am the cover hog and toss and turner. So
okay.
I'm probably the one that's interrupting his sleep more, because this is me constantly during the course of the night. Meanwhile, notice that Denise is not moving while I'm doing all of my flipping and flopping, so that motion transfer is not affecting your sleep.
It is the real deal.
Yeah.
So in the sleep world, in the bedding world, someone who goes from side to side to side, they call that flailing. So you're a flailer.
I'm a flailer.
I was a flailer too. I know.
am a flailer.
Same thing. But since having this Tommie copper topper, I am finding that I'm waking up in the same position.
How about
so
that?
less flailing, and I'm sleeping more soundly, because I don't even hear. My husband and I, we're in our 60s.
Yeah.
We get up sometimes to go to the restroom two times a night.
Unfortunately.
We don't hear one another.
Right.
I don't hear him. So it's just quite amazing, the comfort that you get.
So let me grab these.
Easy.
And here's the best part. That, like we said, it's reversible. So
it's
you can
reversible.
flip this.
You can flip it easily. Here's what I'm going to do. By myself, I'm just going to show you. Now, this is a queen size mattress. So what you want to do at home, you taco, okay?
Okay.
And then you just pull it. Pull the underside.
Taco and pull.
And then you go over on that
and
side.
I can
you
go
can pull
on this side and pull?
So, and the weight of these toppers, by the way, if you get the twin's about 14 pounds, and I think your Cal King goes up to about 32 pounds, but completely manageable.
Yeah.
Super comfortable. Again, an old bed becomes a good bed.
Becomes a new bed.
A good bed, even better.
We cannot stress, and you all know this is not something that we're telling you that's new, how important it is to get a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
So, and if it's only 5 or 6 hours, even more important that sleep is deep sleep.
For
and
sure.
if you are tossing and turning, if your partner is tossing and turning, if you're hot and bothered, if all of those things are affecting you, then a topper could be a big game changer for you.
100%.
This one at today's special value price today, $269.98 for your twin XL, $289.98, $299.98 for the queen, or full size, excuse me, queen size, $339.98, and your king, the largest, $369.98 at retail. The king would be almost $600.
Yeah.
So you're saving, $250 by picking this up at today's special value price today, and you can pay for it in 5 installments. We also do not have a restocking fee. If you decide this is not the right topper for you, within 30 days you can send it back for a full refund.
Can I tell you full disclosure? During the COVID times, my husband and I needed a new mattress. We're married 40 years, so we were due for an upgrade. We went into one of those kind of strip mall mattress stores. Laid us down. They did pressure point mapping. We walked out with an order for
What you thought was a great
mattress, thousands.
Yeah.
And just what you said, the restocking fee. Because about 6 months in, I had buyer's remorse. I was a little disappointed. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, but then we have to pay more money because we don't really like it. And so I still have that mattress. I put this topper on that mattress. I am less flailing. And I also, okay, go ahead.
10-year warranty.
I know.
So as you're talking about, 6 months buyer's remorse for the way too expensive mattress that you didn't love. This you've got 10 years.
It's great, and 10 years is usually what a mattress gets.
Right.
We're giving you that in a topper. And because it has a cover, it's not going to degrade or pill or pull away or tear. because this cover is on there. One little tidbit of information I wanted to share with you, because this is my own personal experience, and I had a dermatologist skincare doctor say to me, you know, with that flailing side to side sleeping, I felt, and I saw it, would smush my face, cause extra wrinkles and seams and stuff. Now that I am a back sleeper that really doesn't move that much, I don't have to deal with the creases, the pulling, and the tugging of my skin.